Welcome back, everybody, to another All Things Nerd video. As always, my name is Nathan, and today I kind of want to start a new series. A lot of you know that some of our most popular videos on the channel is League of Legends, and a long time ago, I think about 6-7 years ago, I did a kiting video that did really well. I blew up to about 23,000 views, which is really a lot for us being a small channel. But I kind of wanted to just start releasing my games that I play and just putting them on the channel and review them. I've been playing League for a long time, so I'm a big veteran. I'm not a perfect player, you know, I'm no faker. I do have a lot of experience with the game. I climbed all the way to Diamond 3 back in Season 4. Obviously, as you know, the game was a lot different back then. It wasn't the same. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, enough about me. Let's talk about Gragas. For those who are just getting into League of Legends, Gragas is an AP bruiser. You can build him in two ways, usually just straight AP, or you can build him tank. I've been getting back into League. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been kind of on and off these past few years just because of life and just kind of getting bored of the game, but I'm getting back into it now and I've been enjoying it a lot. I like the new seasons. I like the new changes they've made. Obviously I'll always miss, you know, old school League, but it's fun to get back in the game. As you can see here, I started red and then I went straight to Krugs. Gromp's on the other side of the jungle. Sorry, I'm a little tired. It's almost midnight tonight and making this video, but I kind of just wanted to review it. This was a really fun game. It was a good game. Now I may do things in here where you're like, why the heck is he doing that? Like I said, I'm not a perfect player, you know, I make mistakes like everybody else, but I try to play my best and do my best and just make the decisions off the top of my head. Jungling is a very unique role in the sense of you're essentially playing chess in League versus the other jungler. And you can see here Volley has like a way faster clear than I do. He's already on his birds and I'm just starting my wolves. Gragas is he's pretty fast at clearing. Like, he doesn't have a bad clear. He's not the fastest, but you can see Volley's already at his red, so he's definitely a lot faster than Gragas, that's for sure. But yeah, so the way you play Gragas is you want to utilize his kit in a sense of he has a lot of CC. His Q is a rolling barrel that you throw it, and the longer it cooks before it explodes, the more damage it does. It used to be back in the day. Oh, wow, I didn't even know he disconnected. I'm just now watching this game again for the first time. All right, so no wonder I got ahead of him so quickly. But anyways, going back to, man, he was gone for a long time. Anyways, going back to the game, it didn't start off so hot, but yeah, and then our top died, so it's okay though. You know, we all make mistakes, so yeah, going back to Gragas's kit, Gragas is usually played as an AP bruiser. Most people now build him just straight AP in the jungle, you know. So his Q, what I said, is just a cast that you roll out. The longer it cooks, it's like a grenade in a sense. The longer it cooks, the more damage it does. Gragas's W is called Drunken Rage. Basically, he gets a damage reduction, plus his next basic attack will deal, it's like percentage of the opponent's health. Actually, we can just hover over it. Here it is. After finishing his drink, his next attack does an additional 39 magic. This is just because I had, you know, it was an early game. 7% max health magic damage target and surrounding enemies. So it's like an AoE attack. But for a single target. I know it's kind of weird, but it's like you singly hit the target, plus you do a AoE attack. This was a really nice, actually. I want to watch this real quick. We got a good kill off here. We baited the Teemo pretty good. And then we're about to do a scuffle down here in the river. His E is what's called body slam. I just did it right there. Basically, he slams his huge fat belly into whoever you're going after, and it stuns them for a few seconds and does damage to him. That was a really bad barrel. That was good though. This fight kind of sucked. We actually walked out of getting nobody, which is good because they would have turned it. They could have won that fight easily, but they chose to just kind of back away. Volley, I don't know. I know Volley did the shield on himself. He should have did it out towards me, and I think he could have got me with his Q, but I think I still had flash up. So yeah, I still had flash up. So I think I would have flashed out, but yeah, it ended up being you know, 1 for 0. So not bad. We still got the kill on Teemo, and then nobody traded. I saw bot did get a kill. They must have killed the Resh. Okay. But yeah, so Gragas is, like I said, he has a lot of utility, you know, between his slow on his barrel to his E, his body slam. Now, Gragas's ultimate, it's very, it can make or break team fights, like easily, right? So, you can make or break a team fight in a sense. What his barrel does, this was a really nice play by Thresh, but he ends up dying. It's called explosive cast. So what it is, he throws a barrel out and it explodes, and whoever it hits, it knocks away all the champions. So his ultimate is a really, really good disruption tool. And it can just make or break team fights. If you're not good at Gragas ults, you're not gonna like him. He does take some skill to play, I will be honest, because his kit is all skill shots. I mean, you don't have any just, you know, master Yi Qs where you can just lock onto the person and Q them and then it jumps to him automatically. Like he's a pretty skill-based champion. Like he's not easy. He wouldn't be easy to play for new players. He does take some time to learn, but once you get a hold of him, he's a great overall great champion. I mean, he's strong. He has, you know, his ganks are really strong. He has really strong damage. I guess the only downfall I would say is he does get tanky with his W, but I feel like he has large cooldowns on his moves, and he's kind of an all-in kind of guy. Like, I just wanted to see here. He's pretty all in. I mean, once you jump in with your E, you really don't have an escape unless your ult's up, right? But yeah, he's very good at disruption. He can be built tanky, he can build with magic. And then you can see here I'm trying to go for a gank, but I don't think it's gonna work out. I've been playing Gragas for a long time, and Gragas came from a state where he was very, he was a lot different. You can see here I did really well with the barrel and E placement. I did flash out just because I don't know why I actually flashed. I don't think they would have killed me. So, I think that was a bad flash on my part. I mean, maybe. Yeah, that was really bad. I think I just did it out of safety. You know, sometimes League is crazy where like people just crit and do high damage randomly, right? So I think I was just more scared, but that was a bad flash overall. Poor Shen, he died. All right, we're going to go ahead and take the Water Drake here. But yeah, that was a really good play. I definitely stopped them in their tracks with the E and Q, but I did sacrifice my flash for it, but that's okay. That's what the jungler does, right? Makes the lanes easier and gives them help when it's needed. I will tell you, this is not high level play. That was sad. When I went in for that, I remember I'm currently only in gold 3. Like I said, I've been getting back into League, so I'm not this, you know, really high rank right now. I will get back to platinum. It's just taking a minute. I climb the ranks always pretty easily in games. Now, my biggest struggle I've noticed getting back into League is always getting out of like early plat. I don't know what it is, but early plat sucks. I am not an early plat fan. I mean, I know it's weird to say. I don't think anybody's an early fan of any rank, but doing early platinum is terrible. But yeah, if you guys watch the channel, for those of you who do and subscribe and stop by, if you guys ever have any League of Legends questions, let me know. Like I said, I've been playing for a long time, so I have a lot of knowledge. Like I said too, I'm not perfect. You know, I do make mistakes. But I can teach you a lot and help you out if you have any questions about League or want to know more information about the game or just need help with training. Hit me up. I can 1v1 you. I can show you some of the ropes on how to learn some of the champions. Yeah, I got a lot of knowledge in my head, but I'm no faker. I'm no pro. Just been playing for a long time. So. Freaking Teemo is such a pain. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go help Ari down here. This, I don't remember what happens here. Oh yeah, we just get out. Block off their path with a barrel. And I think we go back in, but no, I'm just gonna do Gromp. Okay. So one thing, oh, here we go. Now I'm gonna help Ari here. Oh yeah, this was really nice. Got the volley bear with the barrel. See, that's what I love about Gragas. He has a lot of utility, especially with his body slam. You're so mobile. Like, you can jump over walls, throw a barrel to block people's paths. Like, he just has so much CC and utility. With played correctly, Gragas is an absolute beast of a champion. So back in the day, I'll just share a little bit of history. Gragas came on the scene as just a straight AP mage. Back for those who remember building Unholy Grail into Rabadon's Death Cap, into Void Staff. That was like the AP build to do for a long time, way back in the day. Riot wasn't fully happy about Gragas and his kit because they didn't think it was fair that you could just get Q and Ard, because literally you would just get like one shot. This is a really nice ult I hit. We get the Teemo and we walk out. I thought I was actually going to die here with the Ignite, but I ended up not. Yeah, so back in the day, Gragas used to be AP, just straight AP. He'd be playing mid lane. A couple of people made him pretty popular. I don't know if you guys remember Skara. He used to play on Dignitas. He was the mid laner there for a long time. That's actually my icon in the game. Go Team Dig Season 3. The best. Cutie Pie, Skara. The best times. I miss old Dignitas. They were awesome. I didn't have too many mistakes this game. I was actually pretty proud of this game. I didn't die too much. One thing that I could do better in the jungle is farm more. For some reason, I get caught up ganking and I forget to farm my jungle, which is really bad because you can get really behind. Like you can see here, the volley has 67 CS. I only have 60, so I'm almost 10 CS down. That was sad though. She's gonna walk out too, but I get some backup here. So one thing about Gragas is also his passive. Every time you use an ability when his passive is up, it restores some of your health. So that's why I'm able to stay in the fight, sustain, and I'm able to sit here and keep fighting with them because I'm pretty low. I mean, I was pretty low, but now I'm back up. Now I'm getting low again. I probably shouldn't have. Well, actually, I guess it was okay to play it, but that was a really nice ult by me. You guys see that? That was a good ult. Blocked her from getting the Thresh Lantern. So I was saying this was a really good game. Like I was just on point this game. I was really happy with myself. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about these videos. Do you like me sitting here talking and reviewing my games? I think it's cool to see and to criticize yourself. You got to learn from your mistakes in League. A lot of people, some people have asked me, how do you climb the ladder? What's the secret to climbing the League of Legends ladder? And being a veteran and playing for years, I can tell you, it's just playing solo queue and just getting your hands dirty, playing a ton of solo queue. And being patient. A lot of times what I've noticed in lower elos is they don't have patience. You gotta have patience to play League. And the reason is a lot of low elo players, they'll jump into the game and all they want to do is fight. But you got to learn to when you can fight and when you can't, when you can back off or when you have to back off. But nobody ever wants to do that. Like if you notice in top lane, a lot of low elo players, they'll just fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. And like, oh, I'm 3 kills, you know, down, but I can win this time. And they just have this mindset that like fighting and getting kills is going to get them out of things. But yeah, just playing a ton of solo queue and really just playing the game, learning the champions. I will recommend to you to learn about stick to 2 roles and just learn like 3 champions for each role, just in case your mains get banned. You'll always have a backup. Like for me, since I main jungle, I usually play Shaco, Zac, and Gragas. I've been playing a lot of Trundle this season. Trundle's like really broken right now. They just rebuffed him again. They nerfed him a while back and then they actually buffed him again, so. But yeah, if you want to climb the league ladder and, you know, don't be toxic, like, and just focus on yourself. A lot of people want to blame other people for them losing. League is a team game, yes, but it's called solo queue, not me with everybody queue, you know? Like, you have to focus on your play. Focus on yourself. If someone's being toxic, if someone's being mean, if someone's yelling at you over chat, if someone is, you know, this was horrible. I ran out of, yeah, that was sad. If someone is, you know, being rude and flaming and toxic and all that, just mute them. That's all you have to do. Just mute them. Don't talk back to them. And you focus on your game. Like, I don't know how many times I played League and people were like really going at me and I just muted them and we ended up winning the game because I just zoned them out. Like, you know, the problem is people have egos and they want to show people online that they're so bad or so good, you know, or so cool because they play League. And just, I don't know. I don't get the mentality of like talking back to people and fighting with them. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what are you proving? You're playing a video game. I've gotten mad in League, but I'm not a toxic player. I'll tell you that. I've hit above and beyond the special reward ranking you get for reaching the kindness meter, I guess you could say. But also League, it just takes a lot of time to learn. You know, it's not a game you're gonna pick up just playing it like a couple times a week. Like, you gotta play it almost every day to learn it, because the problem is too, there's monthly patches, there's new champions that come out every couple months. There's just, the items change, they nerf champions here and there. There's so much going on in League that it's just a lot to learn, and you got to stay on top of the game. Really, League has to be the only game you really play if you really want to get good at it, because it just takes so much time. And my thing is, I feel bad for new players getting into League, not because like it's actually not even that toxic anymore, not like it used to be. People are actually pretty friendly now. I've come across some really nice people in League now, which I've been really shocked. But Riot has definitely taken drastic measures to make sure people are not toxic as much anymore. And that should have happened, you know, 10 years ago. Unfortunately, it's just happening now. One thing I will say is, what was I saying? I was talking about being toxic. I don't remember. I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, I was talking about learning League. League is not a game you're just gonna pick up like overnight. Like, it's gonna take you time, it's gonna take you effort. It takes a lot of work, and in order to really get good at League, you got to learn the champions, right? And it's not just learning a few champions, you need to learn all of them, because the problem is you're not going to know how to play against those champions unless you learn them. But of course you always want to have a main and stuff, right? I mean, honestly, if you really want to get into League and you're like a first-time person, it's going to take you probably at least a couple years to kind of get solid with the game, like getting everything down. But if you want to climb the ranks like really high, it's gonna take you a few years. But maybe not. Maybe you pick on quick. Like I picked, like, I'll be honest with you guys. When I started League, I picked up the game really quickly. Like really quick. And the reason being was because, well, I also played, you know, 14, 12 hours a day in my room when I was in high school when the game came out. That was a really nice hole on my team fight too. I'm telling you, this game was solid. Like, this is a good game. It wasn't perfect. You know, I was a lot of CS. Oh, now I'm not a lot of CS down anymore, but yeah, I mean, I sat in my room and played League for like 10 hours a day when I was in high school. And that's how I climbed and got really good at it. I don't recommend doing that because it doesn't do anything good with your life. League doesn't get you anywhere unless you make a career out of it and become a pro player, or a streamer, right? Which I should have done. I actually had a good stream going on Twitch for a while with League, and I should have stuck with it, and I didn't. But it's okay. The thing is about Twitch and streaming, I'm not an entertainer. I can be, but I helped out the Shen. That was really nice. The Shen actually even said thank you, and I actually do it with the Shen after this game, so. Yeah, so the commonly built thing right now on Gragas and like the runes you want to take is you want to take Night Harvester usually first. I've tried other things like Rod of Ages and stuff, but this just works so much better in the jungle, especially if you're going to be ganking and stuff a lot. It gives you that movement speed, you know, the extra magic damage you're going to do. It just gives you a lot extra health. It's just a good item on Gragas overall. And it makes you quick too. Usually just Sorcerer Shoes because of the magic pen, because he's all AP, you know, his moves have no AD whatsoever. And then usually after that you want to build a I'm gonna buy it here soon. I just don't know off the top of my head what it's called. I'm building into it right now though. Am I building that, or am I building an hourglass? If I remember, I think it's the other item though. Yeah, like I said, this was a good game, so I was really happy about this game. I've been on a roll lately. I've won like almost 10 games in a row. I did lose one in between, so, you know, but that's okay. The streak had to end eventually. Dude, that's a weird thing for me, like in League. Like, I will go on like these really super long like winning streaks, and then all of a sudden I think I'll hit like a really high elo ceiling, and then I'll just get my butt whooped. And then I'll just start losing and losing and losing and losing, and I won't stop. And then I'll kind of spiral out of control where I'll hit like that low elo ceiling again, and then I'm like versing crappy players, so I'm able to climb again, you know. But that's something I've noticed about League though, that I do. Man, Shen is tanky, but I guess he's also fighting a Teemo and a Sivir. Like, you don't have to be that tanky. This Sivir this game was really good, to be honest. It was a really good Sivir. Look at Vex targeting the Shen. That was me. Yeah. I snuck up on the Sivir. I think Sivir was pissed. That was really nice by Ari. And I come actually kill Teemo. There we go. Oh, that was a horrible ult. I missed that ult. Oh yeah, we're gonna take Baron. This Thresh is the only one up. There, that was the item, by the way. You go Night Harvester into Shadow Flame. That's been like the main core 3 items right now in Gragas in the jungle. And then after that, you can kind of go whatever. Most people will either do Hourglass or Rabadon's Death Cap if you're super fed. If you want to get a little more tanky, you can just go Hourglass because it'll give you that armor, especially if you need it. But I know like a couple games I was just going straight this build. And then I was getting a Rabadon's Death Cap as my 4th item, and I was just nuking the 80 carry. Like, if you're fed on Gragas, and you see right now I'm building into Rabadon's, if you're fed on Gragas, you can just absolutely demolish the enemy 80 carry. Just essentially just two-shot them with your barrel and your ult, or your if you do like body slam, barrel, W, you'll just kill him even without your ult. I mean, you do massive, crazy burst damage. But I mean, who doesn't, right? When you're fed, especially as a mage. I stole the dragon. I was so happy. Sadly, I got shut down, but I got the dragon, so it was definitely worth it. I wanted to see what happened here, but I guess they just backed. Really? Teemo built a Rift Maker? That's odd. I would think you'd want to go Leandre's Anguish. I mean, Rift Maker can work, but it's way better to go Leandre's. But Teemo's got to do Teemo things, so. I'll tell you guys, my least favorite champion in the game is probably Master Yi and Yasuo. Just because, like, don't get me wrong, like, it's really hard to play Yasuo. Like, Yasuo is a very skilled champion. I just don't like versing them because when a Yasuo is really good, they're really good, you know, and they're very hard to beat, especially Master Yi as well. Master Yi is an easy champion to play overall, but hard to master. No pun intended, right? Master Yi can be very tough, and the reason being is because Master Yi can be squishy. That was a sweet barrel ult right there. Do you guys see that? I threw my barrel down, and then I ulted him into the barrel and exploded the barrel. I was trying to catch the Sivir, but I didn't get her here. But yeah, Master Yi can be tough. If you guys are ever looking for a Master Yi, like a really good Master Yi player, look up Cowsep on Twitch. Actually, I think he lives in Korea, actually. He's like a American dude who just lives in Korea. Look at this. Nice flash body slammed on her. She had no time to react. Shen, Shen made me laugh. Shen was ulting under tower while taking tower damage, not even realizing it. We were laughing together about it. That was pretty funny. But yeah, Cowsep's a really good Master Yi player. Yasuo, I'm not sure. I don't know who plays a good Yasuo. I've never really seen any streamer play a good Yasuo. I don't watch Twitch or streamers, to be honest with you guys. I don't really watch streamers. Not really into a whole lot of that other than my trying to promote myself on YouTube here. Yeah, I thought this is a fun game to just review and watch. It was just a good game overall. I'll have to pick a not very good game where I still kind of won, where I still won, not kind of, where I still won, but I didn't play very well. And then also pick a game where I didn't play it well at all and we lost. And it'd be good to like compare all of them. But here we go. We're about to have a final team fight here. Oh yeah, I'm zoning the Thresh here, which was really stupid on my part. I don't know why I'm going after Thresh when I could have been helping the team. Like, that was really dumb. We're about to go kill the volley bear though. Yeah, I do some really good damage. He was almost dead, to be fair. We almost died here. I think actually one of us did die. That was a good ult though. See, Sivir blocked the ult again. I'm telling you, this Sivir was actually pretty good. Like, wasn't a bad player. Yeah, we got it back here, but I was waiting to see if they were going to come back over. Which I don't know why I waited. Like, I was like half health, and Sivir and Teemo would have... Well, Teemo I could have actually wrecked, but Sivir probably would have destroyed me. Especially if I would have missed my E on her, like with the shield or something. You can see here. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, so my regular build here. Night Harvester, Shadow Flame into a Rabadon's, but I can tell you it's either Rabadon's or Hourglass. That's like the 4th item that people usually build into on Gragas right now. For tank Gragas, I know mostly it's been Iceborne Gauntlet, and then also I don't know the 2nd item, but I think it's a Spear Visage. I don't know. You gotta look on u.gg. That's like the big website to go to. But yeah, I get pulled here, but luckily I'm Gragas and they can't do any damage to me. Man, that was a terrible ult. I think I hit absolutely nobody. I almost just died too. Good thing my team cleaned it up. But yeah, we're about to end the game. But anyways, guys, we'll stop right there. It was a lot of fun though. This game was fun. We win the game. I mean, it's 32-22. I was super fed. Our mid was fed. Shen came back. Bot didn't do amazing, but didn't do bad. So yeah, this was a good game to just review and have fun with. But yeah, if you guys like these videos, let me know. I'll definitely keep doing more. I think it's kind of fun to just sit back and watch your League game, and we can criticize them together. You guys can laugh with me as we look how bad I am at the game. And yeah, just have a lot of fun with them. If you guys have any advice for me and you watch this video and you're like, hey Nathan, this is what you could have did better, definitely let me know. You know, I'm always up for criticism. I don't take criticism badly. I like criticism. Help me. You know, I'm getting back into League again. Like I said, I've been playing League for a very, very long time, since season 2. And I climbed all the way to Diamond back in season 4. But I've been on and off these past few years, so I've been trying to kind of get back into it. I've been doing really well. I've won like 10 games in a row just these past couple days, and just jungling, and I'm doing really well. I've always been a solid League player. I don't know. Certain seasons I definitely do better than others. I was a top main for a long time. I love Alawi. That's like my go-to top. I love Alawi. Alawi's been my go-to top player, champion. But yeah, I've mainly always just been a jungle and top main. I've gotten into AD carry, but AD carry is just okay. Support, I never really got into support. And mid lane I did a long time ago, but I kind of fell out of it. So I've really just been a top and jungle main. But other than that, yeah, I'll play wherever. You know, but usually I'll just play jungle. But yeah, if you guys if you watch this game and you're like, Nate, this is what you could have did better, tell me. You know, let me know. Hey, you sucked at this part. This is what you should have been doing. You know, I want to hear these things. But yeah, let me know if you guys like these videos. I'll keep making them or keep putting them out. But anyways, guys, as always, my name is Nathan. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will see you guys later. Take care.